Tullahoma, Tennessee, driving a Bobcat Super Street.
There to go, sonner! That's using your lead foot. Only don't cut that turn so wide.
Over.
Hi, you slime bucket.
What you got there, boy? Should've known. I'll tidy up, eh? Cleanliness is next to godliness. You ever heard that, boy?
Yeah, but I never believed it.
That's the truth. You could grow potatoes in your ears. Not a sign of them. Hey, Slime, you seen a sign of them?
Don't believe so. I did see a blue car out in the parking lot a while back, but I couldn't tell.
Yes or no will do.
Well, blue's a pretty common car.
Yes or no?
No.
Thank you.
Welcome, Candy.
No, we shouldn't have listened to that dizzy-ass bitch Glenn Ray. Ziggy, you better inventory the goods when they get here. They're probably out this very minute getting stoned and laughing up their sleeves at us. You know, we ought to go looking for those mothers.
Candy, will you shut your face? Just sit back and wait for the next run.
Hey, Zig, maybe Candy's right. I mean, I wouldn't trust Glenn and all those...
All four of them dinglings put together ain't got the guts to cop what's mine.
Yeah.
Besides, Glenn Ray ain't gonna miss old Speed.
Nah, she'll never miss his time trial. All week long. Time trial this and time trial that. Say, what in the hell is a time trial anyway?
You don't much care for this sport, huh?
Driver driving in a circle till some nut waves a teensy tablecloth at him.
You hit it, baby.
Don't you call me baby! That's Ziggy's term of endearment.
Oh, I wasn't referring to no endearment. I was referring to
And
immaturity.
Sinclair qualifies.
Car ever got a control in a time trial?
No, hardly ever.
Oh. Then it's not likely we'll not get to see anybody get smithereen today.
No, tomorrow, more likely during the race.
Well, then I just guess I'll go home and get some shut-eye.
Good riddance to her, huh, Slime, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why they let broads into raceways anyway.
Hey, who'd fetch our beers?
Yeah!
Change my mind. Stay just to spite you two. And to keep you away from one another.
Ho, ho, ho! Smithereened, huh? Now, Candy, you are a cold-hearted woman. Hmm?
Only with racing, Zig. How can you, of all people, call me a cold-hearted woman? The things I do for you? Say, do you think Speed's the only guy Glenna ever loved? I mean love.
No, he's just the first guy she ever screwed. First in a long, long parade.
Yeah, parade you ain't marched in, slimy boy.
Well, I wouldn't touch her. Unless the doctor checked her out first.
You'd have done more than touch her. She would have come within reach of your cage.
Well, I give mine, Candy. Hey!
Silly little kid!
I'm sorry, Zig.
Watch how you talk to my
It just
girl,
slipped
you
out. Honest. Please don't hurt me.
And you better go to the car and fetch that bottle of
Won't
wine.
never happen again.
Yeah? It ain't ever gonna happen again, Mr. Big Mouth. If I ever hear you tell anybody.
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, you tell anyone to be sealed in cement. Now get a move on. And don't hurry back.
Never seen that turd hurry anywhere.
You heard me. It ain't gonna happen again.
Well, once is more than enough.
Oh, jeez, it ain't like you had sex with him.
Well, of sorts I did.
You gave him a bath out of the quarry was all.
That's not all. I don't mind soap in his back, his greasy hair even, but... Ugh, disgusting.
Look, you got excited. Aroused. Had an accident of nature, that's all. Nothing disgusting about it.
With him, it's disgusting. A quarry's not a bathtub. And he's able to bathe himself anyway.
I don't know about that. Now, Candy, look, the boy was so dirty he was becoming a health hazard. Hey, look at it as civic duty. Hey, it's probably as close as he'll ever come to the real thing with a girl.
Yeah? Well, I didn't feel like any angel of mercy. Compassion's when you feel something for someone. I don't feel nothing for him, not even contempt.
Hey, looky here.
Is it Speed?
Nah, some West Coast punk. Driving a what? A Panther, too?
You seen one, you seen them all.
From Fresno, California, Panther to Billy Hopper.
Well, didn't they say it was a Panther too?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there must be a market for a mind like yours. Hey, is Mr. Billy Harlan doing good?
Yeah, he'll make it okay. Can't touch Speed, though. He'll kick ass, take numbers off these diddly shitters.
Well, Zig, how come his speed's so good? He come back to this hick town in second-rate trap. I mean, he used to race that big one in Europe.
Yeah, the Grand Prix.
That's how you say it? I've been saying it like it's spelled. Pricks. Huh. That's a whole other contest.
Prix. It's French.
Yeah, but I'm not. You don't know French.
No, but I know racing. Anyway, it ain't a bad track. Best in the region. It's all we got we're known for.
That and the Hog Calling Championship.
No, he came back for us.
Us?
Yeah, his home folks. They named the track after him, so we come home to give us a thrill.
Well, I must be missing something.
Hey, Billy Harlan is a qualifier.
He always was a class guy, you know? When my daddy got killed, he kind of took me under his wing. You know, like a big brother. We'd go hunting, fishing. One day I hooked me this big old channel cat, thought it was a whale. Pulled me right in. I couldn't swim a lick. He just stood there laughing. He watched me thrash around till I was about to go under, then he scooped me up by the seat of my jeans. I don't remember if I was more hurt than pissed. I know one thing, though. Next week I hitched on down to County Y, started to learn how to swim. When I got older, he taught me cars. Taught me all I know.
Well, Ricky Roo says he's spooked.
Huh?
Ricky said Speed's chicken shit now.
He what?
Well, I'm just repeating, Zig. Conveying.
Hey, what I miss?
The guy just qualified.
No shit.
Yeah, Billy somebody.
No shit.
Where'd you hear Ricky Roo talk that kind of talk?
Well, you weren't there, Zig.
Naturally, if I was there, I wouldn't have to ask.
Well, we were up at Provoznik's Paradise on
Yeah.
379, dropping reds and drinking rocks, when we started talking about Speed and how he's the only guy that really made it big out here.
Yeah.
So I said, how about Marcia Enright on Return to the Edge of the Storm? And Big Mouth Bo says, she wore the biggest braces in town. And I said, she looked like the girl in a Cadillac. Everybody laughed. And then Big Mouth Bo said, underneath all that makeup, she got more craters than the man in the moon. Well, nobody laughed, but they perked up when I said, Marcia's a dyke. Everybody knows that. And they agreed, too. And then, Big
Fuck
Mouth...
Marcia Enright.
Not likely, Zig. She's a dyke.
Tell me about Ricky.
Hey, Zig, here's your wine. I forgot to pay.
Hey, get back here.
Zig, you gotta realize that Ricky was flying high. And he just come out and said... Well, you tell him, Slime.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, that we know, but you can hear.
Look, if one or the other of you turkeys don't tell me what the hell Ricky said.
Okay. Well, Speed's been spooked since the accident. Said he's got no heart anymore.
No balls.
Ricky said that about Speed?
Yeah. Remember he said his differential's falling apart?
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know, but it sounded like a gooder at the time.
Said Speed will be doing hot rod soon. Said he's playing minor leagues now. Heading for the sandbox.
Sandlots. It's sandlots.
Was Glenna there?
Well, sorta. She was sleeping one off on the shuffleboard.
Okay, folks, let up on the front.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, me. Hey! I've told you before. You drink last from a bottle, that's all.
You're unhygienic, Slime.
Boy's doing pretty good.
That boy's old enough to be your father. He's nothing more than a meatball driving a bucket of grease.
Hey, then Speed ought to whip him, huh?
Yeah, Speed ought to whip him. You Slime, remember when we was just little peanuts? Climb over that fence and watch Speed when he was just starting out.
Yep.
Well, I guess I can't get it up for racing. 'Cause I wasn't raised up here.
The loss is yours, Candy. Now, Speed had a special feeling for his piece. It's like him and his machine were welded together.
Like they was true lovers almost.
Yeah.
Feeling his piece, welded together, true lovers. I know you guys are a little kinky, but don't lay that rap on Speed.
No, looks like L.A. just off by a whisker. Sorry, L.A. Sorry, Lord ass. Lord ass.
Bitch!
Hey, Candy.
Don't touch me! And you could have made me duck. Well, I'd have done you a favor. You'd never have to hear yourself again.
Damn, Glenna Ray, you scared the shit out of me.
Now if that was true, we'd be buried up to our necks. Governor declares state of emergency. Record shitstorm. Forgive me.
How you doing, boy?
Oh, I'm okay, boy. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Where you guys been? You! Years since you seen Speed. You come late and drunked up to boot.
Well, maybe I don't care about him anymore.
Yeah? Maybe you're scared how much you do. Who's got my stuff?
Maybe I don't need an old lover when I can have a couple of young ones. Is that separately or together? Well, two's better than none at all. You'll find that out when Ziggy comes.
You two shut up! Drowning out the damn cars. Rick.
And now an old favorite from Walla Walla, Washington, driving his Coyote Timberwolf Q22, Mackie Morris.
Hey, it's old Mackie Morris, Zig, in his Coyote Timberwolf. Ow!
Who's been into the stash?
Bo Peep, what do you know about this travesty of justice? I'm Zig's virgin. Don't say a figure of speech.
Yeah, right.
How about you, Slick? Hey, Glenna, is the spray to his left a yes or a no? Well, it means I know who done it, but I ain't talking.
Zig, I cannot tell a lie. I done it. We're pals, huh? Share life?
That's right. Hell.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you why you're a custodian since we all threw in equal.
You suggesting I'm ripping off?
I didn't say it.
Anybody suggesting that I'm ripping off?
Slime did.
No, I didn't, Zig. She's a lying bitch.
Now look, y'all don't seem to appreciate the trouble I go to. I procure the best stuff in these parts for you.
Appreciate it, Zig.
Remember our little agreement? I take the risks. I hold the goods. If I get busted, I take the rap, right?
Nice ride, Mackie. You got room to spare.
Another qualifier.
You're a qualifier for the pig farm.
So how come you are so good to us then? Zig.
Because you're all like little kids. You need someone to wipe your noses.
Oh, we ain't kids no more, Zig.
I'm in charge here. That's the order of things. Now, Slick. Wake up, boy. How was that stuff that Ricky Roo picked up a couple months ago?
Yeah, like something between Slime's toes.
I suggest we all sit back and relax. Take in the action.
Hey, Slick. Give me a toothpick.
Well, give us all a toothpick.
You want a Ricky too?
They're not ladylike. Mint.
What do you guys need toothpicks for? You ain't just eating.
So what, we ain't just eating?
Ain't that what they're for, taking food out of your chopper?
Nah.
Then what are they for?
Nothing you'd understand. Hey, Ziggy, I ain't a kid no more. I'm a man.
A kid's a baby billy goat. That's you rooting through the garbage.
Oh, I'm just looking for my silver. I don't eat the junk like a Billy does.
What are you gonna do with all that silver? Open up a jewelry store?
Well, it's silver foil. My daddy told me that during the last war, people got paid for turning this in.
I don't remember that. Hell, I would have been out at the town dump every day if I thought I'd be getting paid.
Naturally, you don't remember. You weren't even alive during World War II.
That was hardly the last war.
Last real war.
You tell my dead buddies I never fought in a real war. Yeah, tell them they got hit with buckshot.
Well, I'm saving this for the next war.
Silver won't help. Nothing will. Well, this is the life. Yeah, sitting here in the old...
Oval.
Yeah, oval. Why do they call it an oval, Rick?
Well, 'cause it's shaped round, I guess.
Why do they call it a zero, then? That'd sum up the whole damn sport. Or a donut. Here comes Speed Constant once around the old donut. Hey, Zig, when's Speed's time trial coming up?
A while.
That's what I like about you. You're so specific.
Well, they're saving the best for last.
So, Zig, how come you were so worried about us not showing up at the crack of dawn?
He wasn't worried about us. He was just fretting over what was missing. Oh, I gotta stay straight this weekend. You? How? Well, I didn't show up again last Monday, and old Miss Wilcox gave me how. You know what a sarcastic bitch she can be, Glenna. Believe me, honey, I know. I was in and out of that job faster than a preacher in a cat house. Well, Tuesday morning she greets him with, well, if it isn't Miss Terrell, Queen of the Court.
From them, Bennett, how do you say that? Bevity, that's a new one. From Bevity, Minnesota, driving a Super Mongoose Special, Freddie D. Handy.
Wow, a super mongoose special. Well, so far we've seen a mongoose, a coyote timber wolf, a what else? A panther, a leopard. This is better than Wild Kingdom.
That's old Freddie D. Handy. I saw him crash once.
Maybe it'll happen again.
Is that what you're wishing for, Ricky Roo? Quench your appetite for violence?
Well, I always could punch all the teeth out of that big hole in your face.
It is always a possibility. Ain't that what you're saying, Rick?
More or less, Zig. More or less.
Yeah, Candy, we're hanging on every word. Where was I?
Queen of the quarry.
Oh, yeah. So she says, I knew it would be a staggering blow to J.C. Penney, who's dead anyway, that's how much she knows. But I think the firm might survive if you'd like to retire to your retreat on the outskirts of town with your sophisticated friends. So then you know what I says to her?
You think you made it, Zig?
Oh, no. It's pretty damn close. Hey, didn't no one bring a stopwatch?
Yeah, I got one.
Well, speak up, you damn dummy. Shit, we would have had to wait for old Casey's announcement. Goddamn wino's probably wrong half the time. Gimme.
Do you know what I says to her? Didn't anybody bring no music? Jeez, what a pack of limp dick deadbeats. We could have been listening to some good music all this time we've been waiting.
But there's music in them motors, Bo. Songs in them screeching tires.
Do you believe what you just said?
Not exactly, but it sounds pretty good.
And Freddie G. Handy makes it just under the wire.
Atta boy, Freddie.
It ain't gonna be no problem.
So I says, old Miss Wilcox, you ought to truck your own bony ass out to the quarry sometime. You might enjoy it more than your Bible classes on Sunday morning. You could, do a little skinny dipping, screw a few guys. Then you know what I said to her? You bastards want to know what I said to her? Sure, Candy. You told her to fuck off. Why, Glenna, you must be a psychic because that is exactly what I said. The same thing you said to ratty-ass face a while back. I said it loud and clear. Turned on my heel, walked down the aisle, went behind the counter, put on my little pink apron, started chucking jelly beans into bags in anticipation of my customers.
Now, Candy, you know you're just telling a bold-faced lie, else you wouldn't have to worry about going to work on Monday.
God's honest truth.
Swear it on your mama. Come on, get your hand up.
I don't do such a thing.
You don't swear?
Not on my mama. Only dirty.
Your mama ain't dirty?
Hooey, I'm getting high, getting high, getting high.
Well, that's because you didn't sleep last night, Rick.
If I did, you tried to get in the Bo-Peep jars.
You would have wound up with a massive rupture.
Both of those notions.
Oh, I gotta take me a deep hit.
You sure you're all right, Rick?
Long way to go.
It's all downhill for you.
Yeah, well, you'll be there when I hit rock bottom.
Yeah, I gotta go myself.
From Dearborn, Michigan, driving on a Prairie Dog V50, Junior McCandless.
Hey, here it is, Slim.
Shit!
I'll be damned.
Woohoo, damn. I wonder if Spade knows this guy.
Hey, can I see? Thanks. Well, he almost looks like the others with that their face mask on.
He ain't like the others. What's wrong with you,
Is the focus off?
Your focus is way off. Like you've been viewing the world through blurred vision since you were a little stubby. What's he so cankered about? They're into every other sport.
Car racing is ours.
You know, I always thought they were too smart for this.
Well, it's doing pretty good.
Well, that's because he's out there by himself. He's got no competition.
We gotta beat the clock.
Yeah, he's got to still zip around to the nut waving the tablecloth.
Yeah, they got reflexes. I'll give him that.
Everybody's got reflexes. He's only human.
Yeah, well, not everybody's got brains. Or guts. Don't forget that little ingredient.
You got him slick, that little ingredient.
Few of them got brains. Some of them even got guts. None I ever come across had both.
Oh, yeah. Me and Speed had some real intellectually stimulating conversations.
Like who does what to who and how.
Yeah. You know, I think maybe he ought to be driving a Cadillac. It's 3 months behind in payments. Or his prize be a truckload of watermelons, eh, Slimo?
Speed?
No, it's McCandless.
Oh, is that all?
Is that all? Well, you know what this means?
I don't know that it means anything.
Well, this guy's a Jackie Robinson. Shit. Now they'll all be coming in.
They'll break all the racing records, too.
Every dark cloud has a silver lining.
Hey, that's a good one, Bo. Dark cloud. That tickles me.
McCain is qualified.
Hell! He's got the best time so far. Attaboy, Junior. Yeah!
What the hell are you rooting for?
You might say he's a threat.
Oh, you favor them, don't you?
No more than I favor you.
I swear, Slicky, the youngest man I know still feels that way.
Yeah, well, it gets lonely sometimes. Zig, don't you get burned by this.
What good's it do? Who are we, anyhow? You think I like it when they pull up to the station in a big car and says, "Fill her up, boy," and check the water and the tires and the windshield. Once in a while, they'll tip you a buck. I says, "Thank you, sir." I pocket the bill. Shit. People like us, well, it's got our balls in its pocket.
Not me. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get rich.
That's why we gotta look up to Speed. 'Cause he saw the light. He made his move. He made it through.
Yeah, he reached for that there gold ring, and he got it. You know, like on the carousel out at Hunts Park.
At Hunts Park is the brass ring, and it's a merry-go-round. Ricky! Oh my... What happened here? What do you know about that?
I don't tend to Ricky Root. Shit, anything could have happened in his condition. Could have fell. Could have pissed on some guy's shoe in the can. Guy could have clutched.
You did a number on him.
I don't do numbers on punks. Other guys like Ricky doing for me. I didn't touch him. Rick, tell Glenn straight out.
You shouldn't have drank so fast.
You see what I tell you?
Come on, girls, let's get him down to deep fried.
Yes,
Mind if I say, girls, if he's Speed, it's okay, honey.
This is California.
You son of a... Don't feel this heavy when he's out popping.
Kill the shark. Come with
What the
us.
hell's ailing you two? Get your asses up and lend a hand. Where's your compassion for your fellow man?
Ain't got none.
Yeah, well, you better get some. Give us gentlemen a bad name.
Hey,
Hey, don't hurt him.
he's already hurt.
You didn't have to do that.
Those boys taking your women for granted. They should have helped Rick
Cut
out.
it, Zig. You're not talking to Candy.
I told you. And Ricky told you.
Just because he ripped off a little bit.
Ricky's getting a bit too big for his britches. I'm not surprised he got tagged.
You know, you better not sell Ricky short, Zig. He's not going to take that shit in 4 months when his probation expires.
I'm ready. Say, why are you so concerned for Rick anyhow, huh? Maybe you're falling for him.
Ricky's just there, like Slick.
You know, he was saying that Speed spooked because of the accident.
I know he's scared.
What?
His brother told me the same thing. Handwriting's on the wall. His times are falling off. Hell, he's 36, 37 now. Nothing to be ashamed of. He damn near got himself killed 2 years ago.
Why's he risking his neck on this dinky-ass track? I mean, he was in Indianapolis back in May.
Yeah, he didn't finish.
His engine broke down.
Oh, bull hockey, Zig. It was fatigue, nervous exhaustion. Randall says he wants to throw it in. He's only here to win big, so the Jackrabbit Motor Company will set him up with a local franchise. Well, he won't really run it. They want to call it Constant Brothers Jackrabbit Sales, so Randall can manage and Speed can shake hands. Once in a while, they'll fly him out to Michigan to test a new car.
Speed wants to come back here? After all he's done. After all he's seen.
Hey, you'll be a big turd in a small cesspool. Anyway, he's broke. That mansion he was building for his daddy is still standing, half finished.
Damn! We're fighting to get out. He wants back in.
Are we really fighting to get out? So anyway, I'm playing a long shot. If I get to see him, see how it feels about me after 10 years, I'm told he wants to settle down, find a good woman.
A good woman.
Shut up, you. I'd like that. Have kids, raise a family, I'd make a good mother. Hell, the only thing I got to look forward to around here is my Golden Age discount card.
Glenna, man, do you think that Speed's even gonna remember you? I mean, what were you, 8 years old?
You remember. He still asks how I am.
Yeah, why don't he ask you how you are?
Well, the first time was my 15th birthday. He was a sort of a present from my big brother. And Al Henry told me that the Speed Constant was in the hayloft waiting just for me. I trembled and I shook all over. I hit the sky with my very first lover, and I ain't been there again since the day he rode out of town.
Well, now that ain't because you ain't been trying.
Well, if I can't be with the one that I love, then I want to be at the quarry with a few that I like.
From Flagstaff, Arizona, driving that flashy Chickenhawk rig. Well, why don't they write fly instead of me?
You know, Glenn, I never could figure you out. I mean, you are a smart, good-looking chick. And you want to sling hash at the Camelot Diner all your life? You know, maybe you ought to go to some big city. Sell what you've been giving away.
That'd take all the fun out of it.
Yeah, high-class call girl make a pile of scratch. Don't have to work too hard. Get them teeth fixed been going bad.
It shows?
No, you told me.
Well, no dice. I'd need a man to protect me.
Well, now that would be a piece of cake for me. So, you know, hey, things don't work out for you with Speed.
I'll be sure to give it some thought, Zeke.
Yeah, me too. But I got a lot of things to consider.
What's to consider? Afraid you might get bored after this place? Or maybe old Zig's falling for candy.
Oh.
Or maybe it's your super job as manager of the Econo Drive gas station. You even pick up a little extra rifle in the cigarette machine.
Oh, it ain't money I'm talking about. Not necessarily. I mean, you know, geez, who'd know me in some strange city?
In a strange city, you'd be right at home. Run for mayor, win hands down.
No, it's tough breaking into a new town.
Yeah, everybody knows you're here, but for all the wrong reasons. And anyway, how do you know how tough it is? You never tried. Remember the day you got your first car? You said, "Farewell, folks, I'm up and out of here." You and that old heap are back by sundown.
Yeah, she wasn't an old heap by the time I got through with her.
Hey, remember how we'd all pile in that car on a Friday night and drive a couple of 100 miles? Only we'd travel all that distance in a 30-mile radius, cruising around all night and all day, east and west, north and south, back and forth like rats caught in a maze. Nothing personal, figure of speech. Blue Jean's going through that phase right now. She's driving Mama crazy all over again. She's gone from Friday night until Monday morning when she stops in for her school books. I stopped by the house the other night, and she says to me, "We eat, sleep, screw, and go to the movies in the car. We only get out to go to the can. What kind of crummy existence is that?" Well, so I said to her, "Don't cry on my shoulder, honey. I've been there, and I made it through."
You made it through?
Well, looky here. I hope I ain't busting up anything by my intruding.
Oh, nothing that can't be reestablished once your back is turned.
Well, is that so? Well, let me just turn my back around so you can go about your business.
Oh, come on, Candy, cut it out. Me and Glenna was gonna mess around. We could do it in private.
Well, not necessarily, Dick. Glenna's been known to do it in front of appreciative audiences.
Well, you've been known to do it with appreciative audiences.
Hey, how's Ricky coming along?
Well, the nurse is taking care of him as if you cared.
Rick's my main man.
Hey, you guys are never going to guess in 100 years, so I seen him my way up here.
Speed? You seen Speed?
I don't know. What's he look like?
The Pope. You saw the Pope sitting under the grandstand drinking yoo-hoo and eating funny bones.
Come on.
I give up.
You give up, Zed?
Yes, I give up.
I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep guessing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I give up.
Okay. I seen. You're never gonna guess.
Who the hell did you see?
Charlene Drake.
You're kidding. Nah, probably not. You don't have that much imagination.
I thought we'd seen the last of her.
No such luck. She's back and with a husband. And guess what about him?
Give up?
Ditto.
Wow, this is my day for stuffing. Well, old Charlene gone and got herself hitched to an Englishman. And he sure don't talk like us.
That's 'cause he's English?
I know, dummy. That's what I just got through saying.
And Davy Lane of Flagstaff, Arizona is our latest qualifier. Long. That's Davy Long, folks. Sorry about that, Davy.
Now that just figures, though, huh? Charlene always did think she was too good for anyone in town.
Anybody in the whole country, I guess.
Well, she chased after you like a bitch in heat, Zig.
Yeah, all her highfalutin ways went right down the drain after a night with you.
Yeah, her and her fat old daddy's money.
Her little red sports car.
Summers in Europe.
Snooted New England College.
Glenna, you were twice as smart as her at Robert E. Hell, even Bo was smarter. And let's not forget about my scholarship to state.
Cheerleading.
Well, I would have gone, but they didn't have my subject of interest.
Cosmetology.
Hey, her daddy would have shot you, except he knew Charlene might have shot him.
She changed any?
No. I asked her, I said, what brings the likes of you back here, Charlene? And she said, you know, real snotty-like. Well, I thought I'd show Rudolph a little of the local color. So I said, why don't you go down to Coontown? Then she turned to Rudolph and said, see what I mean, dear?
Rudolph? Only Rudolph I ever heard of was a reindeer.
Well, it was Rudolph Valentino.
Rudolph Nureyev.
Right. So, do you want to hear about Charlene?
Do we have a choice?
Well, I can hold my peace. I'm not obsessed with gossip. However, this is fact, not gossip. And since Ziggy's curious about his old flame...
Whoa, baby, cut that old flame business. We had a mutual relationship. We were both off limits to one another. See, that's what appealed to me. Dragging her down and her loving it. Most folks never saw that side of her. It worked out terrific. I think we detested each other personally. See, that way we knew nothing would ever come of it. Well, except the animal stuff. That's a good way to have it.
You feel that way about me, Zig?
No. Hell, there's nothing out of reach about you, Candy. I feel different about you.
Ain't you too cute?
You'd like to be in my shoes right now. What you just said right now is real sweet, Zig. I think. Well, incidentally, I told Charlene you were up here, but she declined a social call.
You and her old man could compare notes.
Yeah, me and Charlene could compare notes.
That line is profiting from your perverse imagination.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, shit.
Hey, we miss anything?
Nope, you didn't miss
You
you
missed.
neither.
You got a guess or you missed?
Charlene Drake.
Charlene?
Damn, Zig, you're going really fast.
She's married to some British guy named Rudolph.
Introduced Jefferson of Chambersburg, PA, driving a PLA.
Yeah, she was still doing the hurt dance when I saw her.
How you doing, buddy?
Give me a drink.
Just answer my question.
Woo! Wait! Almost had one that
Hey
time.
there, boy. Just a little tailspin, folks.
Who was that?
Some guy from Pennsylvania someplace.
68.
Long ways to come to get knocked out in a time trial.
Well, he don't come all the way from PA. He just travels his circuit like the others' mothers.
Well, he must have come from somewhere originally.
Well, maybe originally, but not lately.
Wish I could go to Pennsylvania. They must have record companies in Pittsburgh.
You got nobody to take care of Peggy Sue.
Well, hey, I would, Bo. You'd be feeding her a diet of licorice and soda pop. Well, it never hurt me none. Develop my body, is that right?
It corroded your brain.
I wish my mom would care for her till I got on my feet.
You be a top composer in a music town, Bo.
I remember once when she said to me, "The day you brung that little bit home was the day you found your ties to her. You disgraced me and expect me to care for that poor creature?" Well, she could have kicked you out. Then who'd tend to the sheep?
Hey, having an illegitimate child around here is no disgrace. It's a diversion.
Let's have a hand for the veterans from Mercury, South Dakota, driving us with Super Midget Murray Hammond. Check it, Murray!
When you were in New York, did you meet any music people?
Oh, yeah, I'd be afraid slide for good old buddies. Yeah, I invited me to Elvis's concert at the Madison Square Garden. That was a big surprise to me, though.
Elvis's concert.
Well, no, that Madison Square Garden, it's round.
The closest you ever got to Elvis was the jukebox at the Shangri-La. Elvis's concert.
Hey, did you get to any rock and roll concerts?
No. They got people playing the streets for free, though.
For free?
Oh, yeah, well, they pass a hat and all.
Do you mean anything?
Well, it wasn't that good. Besides, who asked?
What the hell did you do up there anyhow? Aside from spit through your teeth and comb your greasy hair.
Grease head.
Well, rode subway a lot. Well, rode around, went up to Queens. That's where my brother keeps his trailer and his wife. Shut up. Well, then I rode back downtown the next day. I think it was Times Square.
Is Times Square round?
No, it's flat like your chest.
Lord, chest.
Yeah. Well, I seen Coney Island. Rode the roller coaster. Stood up the whole way.
All right.
Well, I held on, of course, but...
You pussy.
Oh, shit, I stood up. Played a lot of pinball. Seen a lot of movies. You know, they got 100 different movies playing all night long there.
No shit.
Yeah. Wow. Seen Greenwich Village. They's all faggots there.
Yeah.
Got my ass out of there in a hurry.
Hey, how about the United Nations?
Now, we seen that in the movie in civics class. Remember, Bo, Miss Graham made us watch it.
Oh, Miss Graham.
Hey, that's gross of you, boy.
Teaching the likes of you that made her do it. Really.
Sorry.
Hey, how about the Statue of Liberty?
Well, I seen it from a distance.
Any plays?
Nah.
Hey, any museums?
Seen what you might call a museum, the Bronx Zoo.
Bronx.
Well, I did amble past this modern art museum one day. Well, you know, just out of curiosity, I looked in the window. I even went in and asked the little girl how much was admission. She says, "You pay what you wish to pay." I said, "Honey, I don't care to pay nothing. Just about what one of them paintings is worth."
Real cultural butterflies.
Hey, you seen some of them dirty bookstores, huh, Slick? You brought me a dirty book
You
here.
guys have real style, real class.
I showed it to Zig, huh, Zig?
Yeah, show me the few parts you hadn't soiled.
Oh, that's disgusting, Slime.
Hey, Slime wouldn't dig it if it wasn't disgusting.
Hey, Slime, when are you going to the big city?
Hey, make the big name for yourself. Spin our minds with your plan.
How you going in a Rolls Royce?
You know, with a straitjacket in the back of a white van.
Hey, where you gonna live when you're on top?
Sweden.
Right, Sweden.
Well, my cousin Delmer told me
Your
that.
cousin who?
Delmer. He said it. Delmer. Delmer! Why you nitwit broads always pulling your scrap?
Because we love you, Slime.
We're infatuated by you, Slime. Slime, you really want to meet your cousin Delmer.
Because we don't know no mysterious cousin Delmer, do we, Bo?
Well, sure you do. He just lives over on Jefferson, up past the slaughterhouse.
You mean Toad?
He said they ain't like snake shed. Yeah, that's appropriate. We should have called him Snake.
Freeman.
Remember,
Remember years ago we took you two down to the river and rebaptized you?
Well, you came to the surface as Slime.
And he came to the surface as Toad.
Bit it.
Our family never really
We're
accepted.
your real family, Slime.
Yeah.
Sore.
Good boy, Slime. Now tell us about Sweden.
Yeah, Dilmer says that what...
Who?
Told.
Bit it.
He told me all about them Swedish broads. You know, from being in the Navy and all. He said all you gotta do is stand out there on the sidewalk like this. And then when you see the one you like, you mosey on over to her and give her a little nod like so.
The boy, Frederick, you're in despair.
So what happens next?
Well then, she whips you right to bed. Woo!
How long it take Toad to score? Then he got wrench-necked and fallen arches. Hey, Bo, how about the song?
Hey, come on, you're mocking me with that song.
Oh, you mock yourself, Slime. That song is a tribute to you. A genuine artist composed it, and you want to push the reject button? I'm hurting, Slime.
Oh.
If you ever take a wrong turn and stop in on my hometown, take a minute to discover you don't want to hang around. The people who talk friendly are just rotten through and through. But there's a guy you have to meet because he's too weird to be true. Slime,
remember his name, 'cause this old boy's head for the Losers Hall of Fame. Slime, he's really out of sight. His body's thin and dirty and his face is just a fright.
Folks are self-righteous as they talk their platitude. And when you come right down to it, they're narrow-minded prudes. The gossipers and teach you about each and every time, but the worst of them is twice as good as discussing Mr. Slime.
Slime, remember his name, 'cause this old boy's head for the Losers Hall of Fame. Slime, he's really out of sight. His face is just a fright.
When you think you're soon enough and you're headed on your way, don't forget to count your blessings that you didn't have to stay.
Amen.
God-forsaken place like this, you may live to see once more, but Slime's a thing you'll never see if you're at old Satan's.
Oh, no. Slime, remember his name, 'cause this old boy's head for the
Hey,
Losers
and
Hall of
here
Fame.
he is. All Mr. Speed Constant. Driving his super special TK-78 Rover Tiger Cat with a dynamometer fantail of it, as well as a turbocharged 8.1 liter mid-engine feature triple X19 camshaft with free flow exhaust manifold. Solid radio traction grid master, and including a high setback acceleration. We have 3 crown wheel and pinions, a light and flywheel, crystal pattern transformers, and extra long steers, drop, arm, and pattern steering, front strut, Zodiac running gear, Apollo linkage vertical dampers, false springs, tandem brake master cylinders, and Sears and robot tape measure.
Oh boy.
And now our old hometown buddy boy Speed has consented to take one lap around the track. Then he's going to line up for his time trial and show us what the world has been witnessing.
Yeah.
So give him a hand and wave way past him.
Hey, he's starting up. Hi, Speed! How you doing? Here he comes. Speed! Remember me? It's Carlton! Carlton time! Yeah! Kick ass, Speed!
Damn, give me a beer. Beers.
Don't be a man, honey.
How's he look, Zig?
Good. Same as always.
Same. After all these years? Tarnish!
Did he see us when he passed by?
He saw us, didn't he, Zeke?
I think I saw him wave, right, Zig?
Yeah, you might say that.
Hey, Bo, you think Speed can inspire a song in you?
Happens I'm working one up. Speed's a real muse.
What do you call him?
A muse. A muse is an artist's inspiration, you dumb turd.
You mean like dope or something?
Oh, dope is you. Now you'd inspire his nausea.
Well, then Speed's a good name for Speed, because he's like Speed does.
Hey, shut your holes down. He's getting ready to lay rubber.
All right.
Sorry, man. I should have brung your own.
I got it.
Stupid face.
Hey, Speed. Looks all good, don't he?
What the hell's he doing?
Here we go, folks. Billy Ray Jenkins is getting ready to drop his...
Come on, Speed! Come on! Do it first! Do it for your fans! Burn the guts out of that machine! Do it for us! Do it for Ziggy, and Glenn Ray, and Bo Peep, and Candy, and Slick, and Ricky Roo-Roo! And for me! For me! For me! Woo!
066!
Hey, is that good?
Certainly it's good, you dumb bitch!
Don't call me name, super shit.
Bug fucker.
Horse hopper? Oh, then do it,
Pass
Rick.
down the whore.
He's gonna make it!
That all?
No, it's not all. He's gonna break the all-time track record.
Yeah!
1,000 pieces.
All right!
Speed!
Speed! Speed! Speed! Speed! Speed! Speed! Speed!
Shit.
Alrighty.
Wow. Poor son of a bitch never had a chance.
Yeah. As soon as I seen it happen, I had a powerful hunch he was a goner.
Shrewd slime. Man bashes into a concrete wall at 120 miles per hour. Flips over 11 times and blows up, and you had a hunch he might have cashed it in?
I said a powerful hunch.
Well, when were you sure he was worm bait, Slime? When the county coroner sent you a telegram?
Oh, he don't even know me.
He ought to know you since your brain dead. This place gives me the creeper-roo.
How come?
How come? I'm out here with Speed dead and you alive. That ain't enough to scare the shit out of you.
You know I wouldn't hurt you, Candy.
Where's Zig?
Zig will come back. Zig always comes back.
Hey, who belonged to this old T-Bird?
Oh, you mean Red Rocket?
Who's Red Rocket?
The car's Red Rocket. The owner was A.O. Purdy.
Who's A.O. Purdy?
Well, he was before your time around here. He was a heller.
Well, am I to assume that A.O. is in the happy hunting ground, or did he move on to greener pastures?
You think he survived that? Got it on 265 one night. Lots of folks were glad. Not me, though.
Why's that?
Well, he stripped that mother clean. And then he souped her back up and dropped the mufflers. Then he barreled through town around 3 a.m., waking all the babies. That's why they called him Nightmare. A.O. Nightmare Purdy.
Son of a bitch.
No, just a good old boy.
Hey, ain't that Letty Grissom Chevy over there?
Yeah, what's left of her. Hey, remember that night that Letty stumbled out of Provoznik's paradise and smacked into them folks?
She didn't smack into those folks. Her car did.
Oh, you're not going to tell me that one about Lefty's filler up in the cigarettes again, are you?
God's honest truth.
If it was true, she'd be in jail.
Letty stopped at Lefty's for some butts. And she was so drunk she forgot to pull the emergency brake on. Car rolled right onto the road, right at the ridge. Bashed into those folks driving cross country like their ass was on fire. Ooh, and bam. And that is all she wrote.
You believe every half-ass rumor you ever hear?
It weren't no rumor. I did some personal investigation on my own.
Then how come Lefty told everybody that he'd seen it all happen, and he helped Letty out of her car, and it was a miracle she was only shook up some? That's what he told Murrah Hooper on the Sentinel, and that's what he told the court.
Everybody knows that Letty paid Lefty $500 to tell that tall tale.
Bull! Lefty's a church deacon.
Oh, well, so was Lamar Wiley before he blinded his mother with lie.
Well, if Lamar hadn't have done it, somebody else would have. Old Lady Wiley deserved it.
I swear, you're the only one who believes that stuff and nonsense to this day.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about Jerry, Miss Smarty Pants?
They felt sorry for Letty. Her car was totaled and she was drunk. Wasn't on purpose. And the folks was outsider slime. If they was local with kin and all.
Different story, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least they got Letty to stop driving.
Didn't get her to stop drinking.
The way she drove, she'll last longer doing a court a day.
Somebody's coming.
Hey, that's Ricky Roo.
How can you tell?
Hell, girl. Who else around here rolls with double camshaft and twin glass packs?
I don't pay no mind to such truck.
Hey, Ricky! How you doing?
Since you last seen him, he came down corny, a nervous breakdown, and herpes.
Hey, boy, how you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing? Well, hold that. Sure.
Get yourself one.
Where's Sig?
He left the quarry before us. Quarry? What'd he go back there for? When he left us off here, he said he was going to town for some booze, bennies, and butts. Booze, bennies, and butts. Well, he must have made a wrong turn. Now, he knows this country like the back of his hand.
Whoo-wee! Hey, look who we got here.
I wish you would have a little more respect for the recently deceased, Ricky.
Like me and my buddies used to say, what's dead is dead.
Hey, I am a woman in mourning.
Oh, bullshit.
Damn, what a mess.
Look at that.
There wasn't no haystacky here out there today.
You just ooze with compassion. Yeah, and sweat. Come on, let it out. Have yourself a cry.
Hey, at least he didn't suffer none.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I wish you'd let us know what's in your scheme of things. You sure have one humdinger sense of humor.
Easy, Glenna. Speed was a racing man. He wouldn't have felt better about what happened today.
Let it be a damn fool. He got cheated out of half a lifetime. He's cheated in death. We're cheated in life.
Lena, only a handful lived a fuller life. And like you said, he did it in half the time.
That's not what I said.
He's a hero. Lived fast, died young.
Hey, hey,
That's what it
hey.
takes.
Speed would not want us moping around like this. Hey, how's that song you've been working on up for him anyways?
Real good. Pretty much the same little ditty I was working on before the accident. I just changed the tense from alive to dead.
Well, that's appropriate.
Okay, now, our very own artist of the First Water, Miss Bo Peep Braxton, will entertain us with a song.
Hey, yeah, let's hear it.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bruin, for that warm introduction. Now understand, this ain't house yet. I just banged
It's
it
the
out.
film that counts, Bo.
That's right.
Well, usually I need some inspiration before I can...
Inspiration? Do you want some inspiration, huh?
What do you mean?
Sing the fucking song! There! There's your goddamn inspiration. Shit!
Speed Compton came from my hometown, and I'm awful proud to say he was the fastest driving man in the whole USA. No other man would take such risks and wake up the next day. But Speed was pure and he had God to guide him on his way.
That's lovely.
One hot old day not long ago, Speed drove back into town. The local folks were mighty pleased he hadn't let them down. For Speed had seen the world, you see, he'd surely been around. But a humbler man you've never seen, even though he wore the crown.
What crown?
The stage home that for Speed's big races was the favorite car. Our hometown boy would win the day, folks said from near and far. But God had other plans in spite of valiant try. Our heroes laying rubber at the speedway in the sky.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Here's the chorus. Speed, speed, remember his name? Cause this boy's headed for the winner's home plate. Speed, speed, real out of sight.
That's my chorus.
What do you call that? Well, peaceful led, you know, working title.
Didn't work on anything, work on the chorus.
Not no way forward shape.
Well, I thought I could sneak it past you.
Sneaking fast, that's like trying to sneak a freight train past. Yeah,
Well, I have trouble with
Sneaking
choruses.
past. Oh, the rest of it ain't no piece of solid gold neither.
You pay them no mind, Bo. It was real nice. If Speed could have heard it, he would have been thankful.
Well, if Speed could have heard it, Bo wouldn't have to sing it. Penny, I swear to God.
Hey, what are we here for, huh? Crying our beers and go to war with each other?
No, we came out here for relics.
Relics?
Yeah.
Relics.
To take relics from the car, that's what Zig said.
Well, I came out to party. Yeah, we're gonna cut loose tonight.
Hey, here we are in the grand ballroom of Caesar's Palace on the beautiful Las Vegas Strip. You guys left the court too early.
Well, it's too damn crowded over there.
I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, but Speed wanted, Ziggy wanted to leave so you two follow behind, wagging your tails. Oh, Ziggy.
Shit, I sure see a lot of old faces on race weekend.
That's for sure.
Yeah, mostly ugly ones by my accounting.
All them bastards trying to relive their old days at the chorus. Come Sunday, they pack their asses back to their families. Their brats.
Yeah, some go back to their farms. Don't see them for a whole year.
Yeah, except for Sundays on their way back from the First Baptist.
Oh, that don't count.
Some go back to their stinking cities and their itty-bitty apartments.
Yeah. After they get through telling you how good they're doing.
Not that anybody asked them. If they go away, they should stay away. Chorus ours now.
Seen Baby Jean Fletcher out there.
Her baby Jean, she's a walking douchebag.
Sonny Boy Brock.
Hey, old sonny boy. You know, I figured he'd play out his option with the St. Paul Savages so he could sign with the Montgomery Muggles. Yeah. And then he goes and breaks his leg in the last game of the season. Last 2 minutes, even. Now nobody wants him. What a loser.
Charlene put her foot in her mouth out there tonight.
Yeah, among other things by now.
She out there? Was she out there? Well,
Slime.
yeah, she stopped by. Well, did she say anything? She came over and tried to make a pass.
Hey, Ziggy looked right past her.
Hey, that ain't easy.
Considering all the room she takes up.
Matter of fact, he said, fuck off, fatso.
Fuck off, fatso.
Hey, did that bitch bring Rudy along?
Nah, she said he was home in bed.
Yeah, I guess go around with Charlene the Machine can leave that little ratty face slick.
Oh, hey, buddy,
I done born you. Come on. Lots worse. Lot tail.
Charlene was asking for you, Slime.
So long. For me?
She figured,
Charlene the Machine.
well, she figured you would be long gone by now with all your moving on talk.
Got my bags packed. Waiting on the chain.
She says, traveling's broad.
Well, and then Glenna says, from the looks of your ass, you've been around the world. Big old fat ass.
She would console you on account of Speed's misfortune.
Hey, if it takes death to make her act decent, she can just pick up a rope.
Oh, don't forget that crack you scored on me.
Well, it wasn't like you were a real criminal or anything. You were just afflicted with a severe case of joyride.
Oh, her daddy steals a poor people blind anyways. I didn't think he'd miss that old Lincoln. Besides, he had 3 other cars.
Well, you shouldn't have blown all that dough all at one time. Can't even talk. When you spend $1,200 at the Paradise in one weekend, the accusing finger pokes you every which way.
Yeah, how was you supposed to know you were dancing with the state police?
Oh, they got bras doing everything nowadays anyway. Hey, Slime, how many of them shrimp cocktails did you eat anyways?
24.
And then you dogged them all over the parking lot. Where everything from them and lost it all in one night.
Remember Billy? She threw that pool cue right through the jukebox. Oh, Nick nearly croaked. Ricky hands him 2 C notes and says, "Why don't you get some new records while you're at it?"
Poor Billy.
Yeah. Billy was the best swimmer this Corey's ever seen.
Who would have thought she would have died one night at the Miami Beach Ramada Inn?
Well, who would have thought that pool would have been drained? Splat.
I've been meaning to do some personal investigation on my own. She was too pretty to just have an accident. Samson Steele's still conceited as ever.
Ooh, he is a powerful hunk of young manhood, though, with all them muscles.
Yeah, he wasn't so powerful that night Ziggy Cole cocked him. One punch. Boom! Samson looked real silly sipping Ripple through a straw.
Charlene always pushed Zig to fight for her honor.
Hey, a fight for her honor is a no-win proposition.
Like Slime fighting for the heavyweight championship.
Hey! I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Hey, Ziggy!
Oh, I don't hear nothing.
I think I hear something. Yes, Jim, I can hear his car 10 miles off.
Shut up.
Hey, Zig, your lights have helped considerable.
Woo, wait. Zig, are you smashed?
Given the circumstances, that's not very appropriate.
Right, Zig, I shouldn't have said no such thing. Thanks. I think I'll partake, seeing you shook me up, son.
That's okay. It's a present.
Zig?
How's the work coming along?
Zig?
It's not making much progress.
Hey, Zig!
No.
Lights!
Can't.
What?
I beat you.
What?
Up here.
You left.
I came back.
Forfeited.
I don't forfeit.
What the?
Your lights, Rick.
What is this
High
shit?
beams.
No beams!
I'll curious your high beam.
No living man touches my car.
Shrewd thinking, Zig.
Shut up.
He must have won that Purple Heart in a card game.
Killing dukes ain't like fighting friends. Well, now that wasn't so hard, was it, old buddy? Now, you're the body and fender man of record here. What say to an expert's eye view?
We charge for estimates.
Huh. We charge for estimates, eh? That almighty dollar coming between friends again. What you working on?
Getting me a door here.
Attaboy. Think big.
Yeah, thanks.
Slime.
Huh?
What you got?
I've been working on this here door handle ever since we arrived.
Since you arrived, huh? Well, maybe you're doing something wrong.
I figure I'm gonna put it on my own buggy.
What an obscenity. My Uncle Lucius, he had a car only 2 days and the handle came off right in his hand.
Now, you see here? Now, this car is custom. Speed supervised its creation. I read about it in Auto Freak News. Now, his boys had pride. Vanishing breed. Now, those assembly line guys, they don't give a damn.
No.
Slick. What you got? Finner, huh? You ought to talk more, boy. You're losing your ability to communicate.
No, Zig. Slick's traveled a lot. Seen a heap. He only knows highfalutin words.
Keep it up.
Oh, keep it up. That's wishful thinking on your part after last night, Slick.
Well, take more than a bimbo like you to wear me down, Bo.
Attaboy, buddy boy. That's keeping your
You
own.
shut up, pig shit. One of my sheep. Name's Daisy. I believe you know her.
Dad.
You are a lover at that.
No! No!
Hey! have a little respect for the deceased.
Oh, Zig, we're just trying to pass the time.
Yeah, passing the time's their only activity.
You know that ain't true.
Biggest of any of your days, that hour in front of the mirror every morning.
Well, I'm proud of my looks.
I'm ashamed of your brain. One cancels out the other one.
Zig, girls don't need brains if they have other assets. You are the living embodiment of that, honey. Thanks, Bo.
Aside from speed, y'all could show a little concern for Sister Glenna there. Drowning in her sorrows.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic. I'm drinking 'cause I like it.
Yeah? You got a funny way of suffering. Let's get back to work.
Whew, hey Zig, look at this engine compartment. Damn, that's smashed beyond repair. Even got little bits and pieces of flesh hanging off.
Oh, damn.
Really?
Frightening sight, Rick. Hey, Glenn.
Hey, look at that.
Come see what I'm being so melodramatic about. Hey, you know they say that movie star got killed? James Dean? They said that when they dug him out of his Porsche, the speedometer was buried in his belly. And when they pried her loose, she read 130.
Ooh. Maybe it was the clock. Maybe he died at 1:30.
Slime, move over and make room in the idiot box for Canyon.
You know, I've seen pictures of that Porsche somewhere. Auto Freak News.
Zig is only barking. Dogs bark.
Hey, it's only that Junkman's half dead old pit bull. He's barking from pain. This would be an act of mercy.
Oh, don't let it get to you.
Get away from me! All of you!
You should care for yourself like you care for that dog, Glenna.
It was an Auto Freak News, Slimo.
It wasn't? Racer Review? Gearbox Monthly then.
You seen it in the checkered flag.
The checkered flag? Don't believe I know that one, boys.
Oh, you're not looking hard enough.
A lot of valuable information.
You're shortchanging yourself.
Missing the boat.
You're dropping the ball, Slimo.
Start getting the checkered flag.
Thank you, boys.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, you know, I seen a picture with that James Dean feller in it a couple of years ago back at El Dorado Drive-In. He was this new kid in town. Everybody's out to get him because he mumbles a lot. And he's balling the prettiest girl in town. And he's got himself a souped-up old Hudson.
What's a Hudson? Nobody balled in movies back then.
Oh, well, they was soul kissing. That's how the audience knew on the QT that they was balling. It was what was that word we learned back in English class at Robert E? It's the same as a musical instrument, you know?
Accordion?
Symbol.
Yeah, cymbal, that's it. Where was I?
You were soul kissing Natalie Wood. You know, first time I ever got soul kissed, I ran home and washed my mouth out with a whole bottle of Listerine. Family size. Now I do it all the time. Sometimes I wonder why. My mama must have had the hots for James Dean. She talked a streak about him when I was growing up. So when they had that James Dean festival at the El Dorado, I went. I saw the East to Garner Eden. Didn't show me much. I said, shit. That was my only comment.
Shit?
Yeah, shit. Hell, when Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and the big box went down that plane, sad ones, that was a true tragedy. Mr. Shakespeare couldn't have dreamed up a sadder one than that. Truly a loss to music.
You take me for a Neanderthal, don't you? How come you never thought to feed him?
No, I know you.
Do you ever ask yourself why you ended up hanging around with us? No one ever expected too much from us. But you, with your brains, and your promise, your values, you're the real washout, Glenna.
My mind and my ambition were at opposite ends. I knew you wouldn't hurt that pit bull, Zig. You're two of a kind.
I'll take that as a compliment.
That's how it was intended.
All right.
Take her easy, Zig.
I'm gonna hang this up right over the door station.
But Pete'll let you hang it there.
Oh, Pete'll let me hang it there. Hey, Rick, hand me that greasy old box over there, would you?
Which one?
Get out of here.
Sit down and shut up.
Fuck you, Roo-Roo.
Hey, you made a phone, Glenna. You're not talking to your mother now.
You keep my mom out of this.
Like she kept out every bar room in the county.
Hey, you two are supposed to be on my side.
Not when you're getting whooped.
Oh, none of the three you got the brains to keel over if you was not dead.
Anyway, you keep skin out of this. If your kid grows up and has a child legit, she'll be breaking family tradition. Got the same chance that happened, though. Soon as shit, Peggy will be pedaled down the corner looking for a little bit of...
Oh, go get it, Ricky. Go get
Go on. Go on, Ricky. You got the guts to do it, Ricky Roo-Roo.
Careful, Zig!
You gonna stick that to me?
Give it to me.
Now listen, Zig. I know something happened out there today. Something you're not likely to forget. But you're just lucky you're facing a man right now. Not some punk like Samson Steele who scrambled your brains like Zig did that car.
I think it's prayer time. So I'll gather around this machine. What's left of her. I'd like to express myself in a tribute. A kind of a, you know, like when
Eulogy?
Thanks, Bo. A eulogy. We place our hands on this once proud machine in tribute to its once proud driver, the late, great and lamented Hollis Speed Constant, idol and inspiration to us all. He was a man who summoned up the old virtues of bravery and financial pursuit and faith in the Lord to become one of today's genuine heroes. His flame flickered briefly on this earth, but it blazed like the devil's own inferno. Not like other recent so-called martyrs in this great land of ours. Speed was no self-seeking merchant of special interest in propaganda. No, sirree. He never forgot that he was a common man. I'd even have to taste some caviar, champagne, movie stars. Yes, he made the small feel tall, the country folk feel city. Most of all, Speed Constant did what nobody else does anymore in this great land of ours.
What's that, Zig?
He kept our dreams alive.
Amen, Zig. Said a mouthful. Reverend Selby Baxter couldn't have said it no better. Bullshit!
You slut! He should have meant something to you!
He did. Something long dead.
Hell is your problem anyhow?
Zig, she's just upset. She don't mean nothing.
You and I know the story out there today, don't we, Zig?
What story?
I have to tell you.
Hey, the rest of you, take 5. Come on, get a move on. No, not that way. Other way. Hey, Bo, play your music, huh? Play to your heart's content.
Thanks, Zig.
What you babbling about?
You saw. You had the glasses. You saw how he stared at us.
He recognized us.
Kept shaking his head real slow.
Yeah, he always shook his head when he laughed.
And then he gave us a thumbs down sign.
No, the high sign. It was the high sign.
And then he came round that starting line, went once around, broke the all-time record. But he just kept foot to floor and smashed into that concrete wall head on.
No, you're suffering from a fantasy because of what he meant to you. Hey, Bo, turn that thing up. He crashed because the steering column locked. Was on the news. Was in the Sentinel.
Well, how do you check a thing like that out in a mess like this? It was no shameful thing, Zig. It was a man coming apart. A man who lost a...
He was a champion! Our champion. Champions don't go out like that.
What do we know about champions?
Hey, Bo, turn that racket off and get in here.
Gee, Zig, your brain is baked tonight.
Seems there's been a little misunderstanding about events today. Now, all of us seem true and clear, except for Glenna. I think that her point of view is influenced by her previous relationship with Speed.
What point of view is that, Zig?
Well, Glenna here thinks that the accident was no accident. Thinks that Speed was death-wishing it out there.
Suicide?
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know.
Well, whose side are you going to take?
Well, hell, I gotta go with you, Ziggy. Glenna's way of thinking don't carry no more weight than a cup full of cotton.
Candy?
Oh, you decide for me, Zig. You know I don't like decisions.
Looks like 12 peepers seen what your 2 seen today. All of us viewed a mechanical failure.
Hey, Zig, I'd like to
Now,
say...
that sun's gonna be coming up soon. We sashay right back out to that track.
Going out there again today?
Today is race day. Gotta go.
Gotta go? Who gotta go? Maybe you gotta go. I don't gotta go.
You don't want to go?
2 reasons we gotta go. First, when a tragedy occurs, you jump right back in. You gotta overcome your fear or you'll never return. Ain't that right, Rick?
It's been my experience.
If everybody had stayed away, then Speed would be alive today.
That ain't human nature. Besides, Speed would want us there today. It's the duty of a fan. Well, how about the rest of you? Slime?
I'm with you, Ziggy. Like always.
Yeah, boy. Candy?
I react to the snap of your fingers, Zig.
Right. We've been waiting 364 days for today. There's no reason we're not going to be out there.
365, Zig. This here's a leap year.
And you just get smarter by the day. Let's have a beer and get back to work.
Hey, Zig, I'd like to have a say.
Well, as I live and breathe. Have yourself a say, Slick.
I'm in.
Good boy, Slick.
Think you're being paid, Zig?
Has she been out there all this time? Dirty trick, Ziggy. What else your ass? All the education, she's still a shit kicker. Ziggy saying honest just seems the way you just haul ass.
Charlene?
You don't belong here. You're taking an ounce of pride. You think someone like her who's been everywhere, done everything, would hate to come back to this one-horse armpit of a town. When she leaves town with that fruitcake husband of hers, she's gonna sneer down her nose at people like you, Zig. Like me, like all of us. Just like always. She's gonna laugh at us at luncheonettes and gas pumps. We're gonna take out her trash. Tend to her garden. But you know, when she starts bitching about the service, I just hope she remembers that she flew thousands of miles to back for the service for the likes of one of us.
Oh, she'll remember. And you make your point known, Candy. Eloquently. You just hit on why I do it to her. Never for her. So I gotta retreat briefly for a bit of a sojourn.
Well, Ziggy's spoken for you, hear that? Ziggy's spoken for
Ziggy! Candy's one of us! You just can't hold!
I don't know why we have him hang around with us like a ball and chain. We've been chained from the beginning. I'm sick of that life.
He's got his good points.
I come when I'm ready!
Say that again.
Hey, Zig, we're coming too.
Why, you all come, Rick. This here's America. Free country.
Well, come on, all you, grab the gear. Hey, Zig.
Fuck it.
This here's gonna look real good over the door of the body shop.
You okay, honey? I'm a lot better than you. Like you give a damn anyway. We give a damn. We just ain't got no say. Then why are you leaving with them? They're the only game in town.
Don't worry, Candy. You're still the prettiest girl hereabouts.
Yeah, well, it don't make a difference when your competition is the biggest slut hereabouts.
You cheap
You
little...
shut up! She just hit the nail right on my head, Charlene.
Attaboy, Zig. Hey, Zig, open the door.
Private Ricky. See you half-wits later.
Here you go, boy.
Hey, Slick, is that one of mine you gave him?
Yeah. You heard him. You have to pay.
Man, that son of a bitch. I should have put him to sleep hours ago. Come on,
You might be a
let's walk it.
you might be a body and fender man, Ricky, but you don't know batteries, do ya? How you doing, boy?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
Bet you I pissed blood.
That's the wound you get for coming to my defense.
Wish they hit me in my face, so you'd be reminded.
I don't need reminding.
Wish they had a scar, maybe. Now I just gotta piss my wound away.
There's no use me staying around here.
Hey, Candy, if you go on with him, you'll just do booze and dope all day. Catch you from old Wilcox tomorrow.
Is that the silver lining I'm supposed to be looking for? You know, maybe I just quit JCPenney. Maybe I quit this whole town right now.
Well, Ziggy's hard on you, but I bet you he's worse on her.
Yeah, but she likes that slime. I don't.
Oh, he'll be on the phone calling you tomorrow.
Is that supposed to make me want to stay here?
Well, how you gonna leave? You can't take your daddy's car. Ain't got no Sunday bus. My chariot is your chariot, my lovely princess.
Well, thank you, my handsome prince of the turnpike. I could get to some big city somewhere. Get a job dancing or modeling. Show business, maybe? I'd come back to this hick town loaded with furs and fineries. Stuff earned, not given to me by my daddy.
Not even your sugar daddy?
Maybe a bauble or two, but you know, I won't go chasing after Zig when I come back. I'll acknowledge him. I'll acknowledge Alia, but we won't have anything in common. You know why? Because you'll still be doing the same damn things. You talk about going to Switzerland and getting out.
Sweden.
What's the difference?
Sweden's north of Switzerland. I looked it up on a map once. It's easy for you to leave. You make friends real easy. For me, these are the only pals I ever had. What they just done to me was a teaching of a lesson.
So you wouldn't defend me again?
I would. Like always, I have some trouble remembering my lessons. Anyway, defending you, it's instinct.
Well, I'm splitting. You don't have a mirror, do you?
Don't use one. Hey, you're heading the wrong way. 265 north.
You dumb Peckerwood bastard. You think I'm leaving town with the clothes on my back?
Hey, Candy?
You trying to be funny, Slime? Get that thing away from me.
But, Candy, it's all I got for you going away.
I thought you were saving for the war.
Well, I guess I'd rather give it to someone beautiful than save it for something terrible.
You're a real romantic guy, Slime.
Yeah. Candy, I always did.
I know. I've always known.
You did? Then why are you always so mean to me?
I never meant to be, Slime. I just didn't want to encourage you.
Yeah. I wouldn't encourage me. Well, see you, Florinda.
You know I hate that name. Carlton.
Hey, Glenna. I didn't know you was still here. You gonna be all right? You need some help home? Glenna always makes it home. Gonna be hot as a bitch today.